What's going on, wrestling family? Welcome back to the channel. So, if you are a Karrion Kross fan like myself, if you've been rocking with him since he was Killer Kross in TNA, or if you rock with him when he was White Rabbit up in Lucha Underground, or when he was in NXT during the Black and Gold era, or even if you rock with him now, in this article, we may have some bad news. Shout out to Wade Barrett. So before we get into the article, let's do this really quick. If you're new to the channel, if you love pro wrestling, if you love to have fun, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm pretty sure you will like this channel, but if not, thank you for giving me an opportunity to entertain you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the article. So it says here, the contract status of WWE superstar Karrion Kross has become a topic of significant speculation, as it should. As a new report from Fightful Select indicates that he has not yet signed a new deal with the company. According to the report, Kross's current contract is set to expire in August, which is next week. That's next week. So anytime next month, he could be up out of there. The report from Sean Ross Sapp states that Fightful has spoken to numerous talent in wrestling who have asked Kross about his contract situation. Those that we've spoken with say Kross claims to them that no new deal has been signed and that his deal is still up in August as of now. The report reads, this information has been consistent from multiple sources. The report adds that as of last week, Kross had told those who asked that he and his wife, Scarlett, had not yet been approached for a new deal. That something doesn't seem right in that sentence. But anyway, Fightful noted that they have spoken to at least 6 contacts within the wrestling industry who all received the same response from either Kross or Scarlett Bordeaux. This is confusing, okay? And the reason why, if the contract of Karrion Kross and his wife is set to expire in August, that starts next week, mind you, and it doesn't say exactly when in August, but it could be anytime next month. It's interesting if that's going to be the case, because it seems like they're picking up steam with this feud between him and Sami Zayn. And normally when you watch wrestling, if someone's contract is going to expire, if they're going to get future endeavored, if they're going to get released or whatever, before that happens, they usually either keep the person off of TV or they squash them on TV, and they make it obvious that they're going to get rid of them, and we see that happen. But this time around, we're not seeing anything like that, unless Triple H is completely different with his process this time around. But it's interesting that it's not going that route. Now, if Triple H is different with that, then that's a different conversation for a different day. But what makes it more strange is that it feels like they're picking up steam in this feud between Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. I mean, he just got the win over Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw, which I think he should have got it at Night of Champions in Saudi. I get it. I know Sami, that's his people out there in Saudi and stuff like that. I would have rather have Sami Zayn crash out, let Karrion Kross get to his head, attack Karrion Kross, have him laugh like the Joker, like some crazy person, and have Karrion win by disqualification, because I think that would have been a more interesting story beat. But I feel like they're probably going to go that route with their third match. But back to what I was saying, to allow Karrion Kross to get the win on Monday Night Raw, to continue this feud, that's an interesting choice to make if they are not sure if he's going to be around or not. And the fact that he was one of the highest merch sellers in WWE, you would think that would help out with something, that they would offer him something that he would want, right? So in saying all of that, I personally don't, I think one or two things are happening here. Either A, this right here is smokescreen. He already signed the contract, and they're probably putting this news out there to serve some type of storyline purpose in the feud between him and Sami Zayn. Maybe coming up, maybe some type of stipulation of Karrion Kross having to leave the company or something like that in their next match. Or this could be legit, right? This could be legit, which I hope it's not legit. I hope that WWE finally takes Karrion Kross seriously and put him in, situation. I think he will be a great Intercontinental Champion, right? I think he is well deserving of that. I think he's a great person. If you watch him on social media, he's an amazing person. He's great. But if it doesn't work out, personally for me, I feel like he can be a huge independent star. And I know people who watch WWE consistently, they probably don't want to see that happen. But if for whatever reason, his contract is expiring. Maybe they're not offering him the money he's looking for. Maybe he's not happy there. But at the end of the day, the entire time, Karrion Kross has been professional. Even when being asked about WWE, even being asked about him being released multiple times and brought back. And his booking in WWE has not been that great. For someone that, you know, it sounds crazy, that look the way that he look and his wife look, they look amazing. And to have that much charisma and be booked in these situations to where it seemed like WWE is taking them seriously, but then they give up mid whatever they're trying to do. For WWE to put this man in some type of 50 Shades of Kane dominatrix outfit and expect that to work, right? Remember, because it looked like, I don't know if you guys seen Dodgeball. Remember when the Average Joes ordered the uniforms and they got the wrong, like that's what it looked like he was wearing. And I feel like one of the most interesting gimmicks he had is when he had the gimmick with the cards, when he said, the fate is in the cards, I don't choose this. And Scarlett Bordeaux, she had the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman claws. Like, I thought that was very interesting. He made them, and I thought that was a moment that really showcased how charismatic he is on the mic, how good he is on the mic, and very underrated when it comes to roster of WWE. But at the end of the day, you know, if they do let him go, he's going to be a huge superstar. Only thing I can wish for him is that wherever he goes, that he's happy. If he stays in WWE, I'm hoping that he's happy there and they give him something to do if that's what he wants, right? There's some wrestlers that don't want the responsibility of becoming a champion or whatever the case may be. But if that is what he desires, I hope that's exactly what they give him. I hope they give him some type of push, because I feel like if they let him go, that is a huge missed opportunity. And they're going to find out soon that they messed up if they let him go. Now, I'm not saying that he's Roman Reigns. I'm not saying he's all these other people, but he's a lot better and has been a lot better than a lot of people give him credit for. Now, I know a lot of people have been on the, you know, push Karrion Kross, you know, train and things like that, which is great for Karrion Kross, is great. But he's been great way before all this stuff happened. Bald Karrion Kross, 8-ball Karrion Kross, like, he's been great for a minute. But at the end of the day, this is going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. I guess we'll see in August. But either way, man, again, Karrion Kross is a great person. I hope whatever he does, whatever he gets involved in, you know, he's happy. He has a book coming out, I'm assuming, or I think I saw a video on Instagram. So he's going to be out in MetLife. So anybody going to SummerSlam, he got some dates out there where he's going to be handing out books and signing them. So get involved in that. Go to his Instagram to figure it out. So let me know how you feel in the comment section. Are you a Karrion Kross fan? Do you care about this happen? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Salute, peace, have a great day.